100 years. We saw strength, we heard the good and the bad stories, we felt the warm touches from those that we needed. And I know you're probably thinking I'm talking about the Equal Rights Amendment, but I'm actually talking about my great-grandma. She also reached 100 years old. She talked about the ERA in the 1920s just as I am talking about the ERA now in 2020s. We don't only fight for women, we fight for everybody. And that's hard, that's a tiring thing to do, and I know everyone in this room is fed up with how long we've had to fight and continue this fight. So for today, let's unpack our accomplishments. Let's focus on some good. I'm not here to lecture you about the ERA. Most of you have lived it longer than I have. I'm 18. As someone who's benefited from your work, here are my top 3 ERA wins over these 100 years that my grandmother and you championed. Number 3, bipartisanship. From the 40s and the 70s, we had bipartisanship for the ERA. Number 2, 1978, the National Organization of Women marched on Washington, where 100,000 people persuaded Congress to extend the deadline to ratify the ERA. And number 1, which I'm sure we're all here for, January 27, 2020, the ERA was ratified in Virginia. While it's a shame my generation has to carry on the fight of our grandmothers, as a young leader, I look forward to the next 10 years because I know my generation will see the ERA in our Constitution. I'm committed that our legacy will be more than just the ERA because the ERA is just one of the human rights pillars. My generation, standing on the shoulders of our great-grandmothers, are also committed to justice. We're committed to equity. We're committed to the environment. And we've already begun our legacy writing. Working with organizations like Vote Equality who continue to uplift youth voices and open doors for my generation. That will be our legacy. Establishing the Coalition for Virginia's Future, comprised of the largest youth-led organizations in Virginia. That will be our legacy. Using the ERA as a core piece of legislation to get abortion access back in the Constitution. That will be our legacy. And with my position at Generation Ratified, I recruit, train, and organize students from all across Virginia to start equal rights clubs and ERA clubs in their own school and community. This is our legacy. I am my grandmother's legacy, and this generation will be the Equal Rights Amendment's legacy. Let's make it another progressive and powerful 100 years. Once again, I'm Elizabeth High, and you can follow Generation Ratified VA on Instagram or Twitter at Generation Ratified VA. Thank you.
I feel like you hear speakers like that, you can't not think that we're going to have.
Thank you for being on Charlottesville Public Access TV.
So, our final speaker this evening is Liza Mickens. She is the co-founder and spokeswoman for Vote Equality. Liza is the great-great-granddaughter of Maggie Walker and advocates for a more complete narrative of the story of suffrage and the fight for gender equality in America. In addition to representing the family's historical legacy for over a decade, she has been speaking out on gender equality since 2018 and has been an integral part of the intern programs and social media for Vote Equality. Liza.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It is so special to have this event in the VMHC, and actually the last time I was in this room was the day of the Celebrate 38 March in Virginia, celebrating our ratification of the Equal Rights Amendment. So it's so full circle to have this event here again. I just want to say a special thank you first and foremost for being here tonight, for your continued support of the Equal Rights Amendment, and being a part of our work that is still ongoing. Ellie, you put it so wonderfully when you said, this is our generation's fight, and I like to think of ourselves as the torchbearers, and we must continue the fight for the next generation. I also want to give a special thank you to Nico Cathcart for all of your work. Artists, and it's so special to have a collection of Virginia artists in this final state that ratified the Equal Rights Amendment. So thank you for all of your work and the talented people that you are connected. I also want to thank my team at Vote Equality, because you guys have carried this baton, and it is definitely being passed on to the next generation. But thank you for your work. Even as the VA ratified ERA, you guys have continued the work. And Katie, especially, I want to thank your vision for creating a world that is inclusive and forward-thinking and brings a seat to everybody at the table. And this art in this collection is so reflective of that, and making sure that we highlight all the different stories and voices in this country, and to reimagine the artwork behind the Equal Rights Amendment. I do want to let everybody have an opportunity to bring some of this artwork home, and I just want to say that our silent auction will close at 7 o'clock. So you have a few more minutes to get your bids in on all of these amazing pieces. But I also want to say that the winner of the raffle will be announced at 7 o'clock. So take some of this artwork home with you. It is incredible. This is actually the piece that is being raffled off at 7 o'clock, and any pieces that do not have bids will be carried over into the next raffle. So thank you all for being here tonight. Get some of this artwork, and it's so great to see all of you. Have a great day.
Everyone, as Liza said, feel free to pick some people, want some artwork, and continue to just engage and network with one another.
I'm pretty excited.
I have a daughter, so yeah.
Oh, awesome. I don't have any children.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I was just saying to some people, because your generation doesn't even know what the name But anyway, thank you for being on Charlottesville Public Access TV.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
One second, I need to step out and take a call. But no, it's been an honor working with you. And regular learners tomorrow, being able to be a part of their policies and work. We were able to go to Congress actually recently and speak to our legislators and talk to them about what it means to be young people
go do that? Well, if you see any artists, they need to go upstairs. Okay.
So you did this whole thing?
Huh?
You did all this? This artwork?
I'm a curator.
Yes.
I'm trying to get everybody to go upstairs for a group photo right now.
Go for it. I'm Charlottesville Public Access TV. I just wanted to give you your, like, your, what, you know, part of this video. Okay.
All right.
And I'm sending it to...
I'm sorry, I missed the Renaissance.
I'm gonna have Eric send everything out.
They might have an elevator, but they're going upstairs.
Like now? Okay. You gotta like hide it. So it's about an hour that way.
See if you see my name.
Right over on that side. If you want to grab one on the
Hi everyone, we're going to be doing a tour of the artwork in about 1 minute. You can meet Manya and Adley. Manya and Adley, raise your hands down there. If you meet them at the bottom of the steps, they will take you on a tour upstairs of the artwork. So please join them at the bottom of the steps. Thank you.
You're here, Dad.
History matters. Artifacts. Stories. Following everybody in.
Yep.
Better, I think. Different way.
What you guys do in your day-to-day life. I'm like so proud of all of you, and I'm like, the representation on this wall is so huge. We have like 4 disabled artists, we have trans people, we have so many people on this wall right now that aren't usually in museums. So good job, everybody. I'm so proud of you. This is you as well. So let's all get a picture.
Me too. I know.
Stand in the back. If you're short, stand in the front.
that till you see it. I know.
To show support for the RA, the many voices, the many people that it's designed to protect, that it's much wider of a movement than it was 100 years ago, and we're really looking at the future. Tonight is a night of celebration. I do have fight in me. I did a piece called Coming to Our Senses, which talks about both as a society coming to our senses, like why has this been 100 years, and also people who have not had a chance to be heard or seen, who have not been a part of equity for the past 100 years. So the Coming to Our Senses is this rebirth of the ERA movement. Thanks for being here. So my name is Pete Moralevich, and I'm an artist based in Fredericksburg. Yes, anything that inspires me, things that I see, things that I feel will come out onto canvas. And yeah, it's really just a translation of a world that I would like to see. During the pandemic, I ended up doing a lot of commissions for people, some private commissions. When I wasn't out and about doing art shows, there wasn't a lot of public gatherings, so it was a lot of a quieter, more introspective time, which as an artist, it's really good to have, but it's also great to be back here in a public setting with these wonderful artists to be inspired. Really, I mean, it feels like coming out of your shell after, being a turtle for so long. Yes, and having an audience. I mean, a lot of artists, we might toil alone in our studios, at our houses, but to have the support of the public, and not just in purchasing your art and looking at it, but really the whole movement behind it, and knowing that it's you're a part of a bigger sort of movement. For an artist, it shows that you're going in the right direction. all during it? Just it was something to do, something that was going on. Right, yeah. Nice. Is it a nighttime thing or like a daytime? All right. Nice. All right. And it's great to meet you. May I take a photo of your name tag? Yeah. Do you do all the editing too? You're just running it.
I do, especially after the pandemic.
I was like, hey, you see my clip, and she's like, well, you see my clip.
Thank you. All right. Thanks for being here.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land